Laura's helping Maxine plan her rooftop birthday party. They decide to graciously invite that one guy with only 4 teeth. Aunt Rachel offers to cater, even though Maxine can only afford to have her serve potato chips and watered-down punch. The rooftop party looks fun. They've got balloons and shit. Aunt Rachel is having a blast. When Laura and Maxine spot Willie and Waldo crashing the soiree, they ask the guys if they want to dance, but Willie holds the dudes back because they're doing something right now. What are they doing? Trying to decide what to spike the punch with. Waldo says he got them because his dad is a stewardess, which was a strong punchline in 1991 that's problematic now for a variety of reasons. Laura foolishly tells them drinking is for losers, not realizing how awesome tiny bottles of airplane liquor can be. She's ready to kick them out when Willie threatens to take the guys with her. Unwilling to part with this extremely replaceable corner of horny high school bros, Maxine tells Laura to back off. Laura proudly declares she does not need to drink to have a good time, then proceeds to have a very bad time. Standing there, making a face like she can smell everyone's potato chip farts, even though they're standing outdoors on a windy roof. Steve Urkel arrives, impressed by the A-list guests, including that guy with 4 teeth. Willie teases Steve, who uses his superior intellect to tease right back. Willie warns Steve not to mess with him. Steve encourages the fellas to come dance with these babes, but Willie says they'd rather stand in the corner and drink rum like morons. Steve takes matters into his own hands. He asks that guy with 4 teeth to put on his song, Do the Urkel. And after teaching everyone 3 dance moves, the entire roof instantly knows an intricate and coordinated routine to this song about doing an Urkel dance that exists in the Family Matters universe for reasons that will never be explained. Willie's pissed that Steve has his own song and dance, and decides to get back at him with a secretly spiked cup of punch. Steve gets absolutely sauced, right away. Toe up. And Laura realizes something's up because Steve is never this cool. Waldo reveals they spiked Steve's punch. Saucy Steve heads over to the ledge to do the Urkel once again. Only this time, he's not quite as successful, and his drunk ass falls off the goddamn roof. Miraculously, Steve catches the corner of a ledge and doesn't die. Aunt Rachel springs into action and climbs down a ladder to save this wasted nerd. Aunt Rachel tightrope walks to Steve's rescue, even though she admits to never having tightrope walked before. Apparently this roof is magic, and it helps people learn complicated stuff super fast. Rachel saves Steve, who, if he knew had to be Urkel for another 7 seasons, would have probably preferred to plunge to his death. The cops arrive. And even though Willie and Waldo are in the process of getting arrested because they accidentally snitched on themselves, Laura decides to scream at them about how not cool and dangerous their behavior was. And the next day, Steve is so hungover that Carl makes him his signature hangover cure. And it works. Then instantly makes Steve shit. He just runs out the room yelling about how bad he has to take a dump. So what did we learn today? A trench coat full of tiny liquor bottles might seem like a good time, because it is. But don't get someone drunk without their consent, especially on a roof, when all they've had for dinner is potato chips, because they could really endanger themselves and make a 33-year-old woman tightrope walk for the first time. And you don't need alcohol to have fun or teach all your friends a dance routine to a song that features your name. But if you mope around a party and judge people for drinking, then kick them when they're already down, you're being a real dick, and you should check that shit. And be careful, even with non-alcoholic drinks, because they might make your butt explode. See you next time on a very special episode.